All right, welcome everyone to the weekly report. This is week 10, and this is your commissioner speaking. Let's get right into some J news. Big time trade right at the trade deadline this week. Just went through a couple of hours ago. And this may be one of the biggest trades of the season, and honestly in this league, because it's pretty one-sided. But let's take you through it. The Wine Mixers have sent Darren Waller a 2021 third, which is this year, and a 2023 first-round pick to the Kamehameha in exchange for Travis Kelce. Now, this is pretty insane to me. I'm not sure if the manager of Kamehameha noticed that the first-round pick was in fact from 2023. 2 years from now for that first-round pick to come to fruition, and just a third for next year, and Darren Waller, which Darren Waller is nice. He's averaging 6+ receptions, 49 yards per game. He's got 4 touchdowns on the season for the Kamehameha. But Travis Kelce, on the other hand, he's the best tight end in the league, and he's one of the top players in the league. He's top 10 in flex points, not just tight ends, okay, flex. He's the number 7 flex player. He's averaging 15.5 points per game. The only reason that I'm not really sure why Dan made this trade, but this is gonna bite him in the ass here in the future, I think, because I mean, again, it's a first in 2 years. 2 years, Dan. Did you see that shit? Damn. But hey, well, hey. We'll see if Darren Waller can help out the Kamehameha. But I think the Wine Mixers win this trade easily. Let's get right into the power rankings. Coming in, bottom of the barrel, new bottom of the barrel leader, we got the Hickory Grove Heaters. Coming in at number 9, we got the Long Island Room Dogs, a.k.a. the New Jersey Dogs, and so I'm told. Coming in at number 8, Columbia Dumpster Fire. Can they get a win this week against the Smeagol Soup? Coming in, number 7, Kamehameha. Now, you were a little bit higher on the list, but you just gave up Kelce, Bo. Woo! Coming in, number 6, Catalina Wine Mixers. Again, E-Man was in the bottom 4, but since Kelce is now in California, top 6, baby. There you go. And we don't really have much change in the top 5. We've got Team Robinson coming in here at number 5. We got Quarantine in at number 4. But we do have some more J news. The Atlanta Choke Artists, in the middle of the night, a few nights ago, packed up, drove way west. And I'm talking way west. They went all the way to Spokane, Washington. They changed their name, changed their colors. They kept their manager, thank goodness, because the team's rolling. They are now the Washington Wise Guys. Let's welcome into the league, guys. Coming in at number 2, your current chance, the Philadelphia Smeagol's, and still at number 1, your Vietnam Voyagers. Let's get into the standings. Again, not much has really changed from last week. We got the Columbia Dumpster Fire moving up 1 spot into 4, while the Wine Mixers are heading back down to 5. But again, the Wine Mixers did just pick up Kelce, so they're going to be looking to make a late season playoff push. Let's see if they can do it. And there was no change in the East, just, record change, but no placement change. So let's see if we can keep it up. Let's see if the Heaters can maybe make a playoff push, and we'll see what they can do. Let's get into the matchup. Matchup number 1. Hickory Grove Heaters at 3-6 at your Long Island Room Dogs, 3-6. It's going to be a tough matchup here up in Long Island. Montgomery is out for the Heaters. He doesn't really have anybody else worth a fuck on the bench. But we'll see what they can do. The Room Dogs are also a little bit beat up, but they've got Gronk, and they've been known to score a lot of points all at once. So let's see what happens. Matchup number 2. Vietnam Voyagers at Catalina Wine Mixers. Again, not that far to go for the Voyagers, but more and more teams are moving out west, so it's getting easier and easier to travel for the Voyagers. Hopefully they can keep this winning streak going. This should be a high-scoring affair, but news for the Voyagers, Chris Carson is out, but Gio Bernard in. For the Mixers, they've already got 7.5 points from Malcolm Butler on Thursday night. Let's see if they can get back on track while waiting for Kelsey to arrive next week. Matchup number 3. Goose Creek Quarantine at Kamehameha. And big time J News for Quarantine. Chubb is back. And boy, I've got a Chubb already. Kamehameha. Taylor only put up 5 points for you. You do have Darren Waller now, so maybe you can pull off the upset, but who knows? We'll see. We'll see what's going to happen out there in Hawaii. Matchup number 4. Rivalry game. Team Mr. Robinson 18, 5-4 at New Washington Wise Guys at 6-3. Again, they are in Washington. Where in Washington? Not Seattle. They are in Spokane. If you don't know where Spokane is, it's way east Washington. Basically on the border of Idaho. Okay. Last week, the Robinson boys put up only 50 points. And they made no movement at the trade deadline. Again, this team is 5-4 somehow. But it's going to be a tough road for them. Wise Guys, they got Jonnu Smith a touchdown earlier on Thursday night. And they're just going to look to keep that win streak going and beat up on the lowest scoring team in the league. Last but not least, matchup number 5, your game of the week. Philadelphia Smeagol's at 6-3 at Columbia Dumpster Fire at 3-6. Now, this is what I would say your upset alert of the week. Smeagol's got Shepard and Ingram, both Giants, playing this week, and those guys are tough to trust. And the Dumpster Fire coming off a huge statement victory over Blood, hometown rival Hickory Grove Heaters in a just devastating fashion. The Heaters put up literally 100% of their possible points and still got blown out by the Dumpster Fire. So we'll see if the Dumpster Fire can keep it up and take this huge matchup seriously this week against your leading champs. On to predictions. Again, thank you, Manager Hunter, for making the picks. Here are your picks. Room Dogs over the Heaters. Wine Mixers over the Voyagers because Michael Thomas is starting, and he is in the Wine Mixers lineup. So, Wine Mixers over the Voyagers. Quarantine over Kamehameha. Wise Guys over Robinson 18 in the rivalry game. And we got the Smeagol's over the Dumpster Fire in the rivalry game of the week. I'm sorry, the game of the week, not the rivalry game of the week. The reason that the Wise Guys and Robinson is not the rivalry game of the week is because, Joe, you ain't got a team name, and I haven't seen you around, man. You know, get a little more involved. Get that rivalry game of the week next to your name, Bo. Woo! On golf. And not much has really changed. You know, we got a little bit of change here at the top. You know, Rico and Jerm leading the way at 8 under. E-Man and Hunter right behind them at 6 under. Right behind them is E-Man and Tebow at 5 under. Looks like we're all kind of playing together. And then Mandy, Dan, and Matt all sitting at 3 over par. Dan and Matt have just been kind of just like tied at the hip this entire golf tournament, it seems like. Big news here, big J news, I guess you would say, is Joe. He was at 7 over last week, and he shot 5 over par, and his score has now plummeted to 12 over. He is almost 10 strokes behind the next worst person. That's Matt. I've never seen anyone get 12 over in the golf league. Joe, congrats. You just set a new record. I kind of want to see you keep going. Just make that shit 20 over, man. Screw it. Why not? All right, guys. Again, short and sweet this week. Woo! Good luck.